All right, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're about ready to get underway here for the Powder Puff Showdown of the MWP TSRM server. We're going to get these cars pulled out here. First up, we have Summer and the number 64 driving a Rivy sponsored by GS Customs, C&P, and Crash Dummy Designs. As Summer may have stalled her car here, she's going to be pulling it out here momentarily. There she goes. All right, next up we have Tammy in the number 27S and another Rivy sponsored by Smitty Motorsports. After her, we have Miss Bailey in the number 811 and that 03 Bubble Vic, sponsored by Backwoods Derby Team, Smitty's Garage, and Stevens Designs. Next up there is Morgan, aka Pickle Chip, and the 7X76 Impala wagon, sponsored by GS Customs, Punisher Graphics, FMN, AOC, Punisher Builds, Chaos Fab, Scientist Motors, and Little Hand Destruction. Next up there you have Hannah in the number 25X driving that 76 Chevy, sponsored by Bagger Builds, Bagger Graphics, Bagger Derby Parts, FMN, and AOC. Next up, we have Miss Millie, aka Breadcrumb, in the 6A 76 Impala, sponsored by FMN AOC, Family Traditions Garage, Punisher Graphics, Mad Scientist Motors, and Chaos Fab. And last but not least, we have Angel in the number 1676 Impala, sponsored by Texas Fab, Backwoods, Derby Team 116 Graphics, Stevens Design, and BDM. We're going to get these blocks moved in here, get the track closed off, and we're going to turn these ladies loose here at the first ever Powder Puff class on the MWP TSRM server. It's going to be one heck of a show here tonight. As we're moments away from the green flag action here, making sure that these ladies got them chin straps buckled and the seat belts tight. We'll be dropping that green flag, and there it is. And right off the rip, we got some hard contact from Millie, back bumper to bumper, as well as the 7X of Morgan, aka Pickle Chip. And whoa, Nelly, as we got one over there on its side. It looks like that might be Tammy there, I believe. As she went up and on the back of that other pink car there, and it tipped her on over on her side. And we'll rack them and stack them, get ready for some more. The 7X come back and deliver a good shot on the 27S of Tammy as well. Whoa, red flag on the racetrack. As we got a little bit of button play going on there. We'll hop into a quick intermission as they get this fixed. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching at home, that QR code on your screen right now is your gateway code into the MWP TSRM Discord server. We're having multiple fun runs a night, ready to go. Green flag action back here once again in the Powder Puff class. Maybe not just yet. All right, we got him back ready to go. All the green flag there. And the 811 in the Bubble Vic there, Miss Bailey, she's using the front end of that 03 Bubble pretty well here so far tonight. As the 7X of Morgan over there on the far corners trying to get out of there, pushing Millie around. We got some good action there on the far side. Back bumpers coming in hard. A good shot there on the front driver's side tire of Millie. And that Bubble Vic and the 7X go nose to nose there on the far side. We got some good action here in the Powder Puff class. These ladies come to put on a show as the 811's going to send, looks like Tammy again for a ride. That's going to be her second rollover, I believe, if that's the same car. The 811 of Bailey, sponsored by that Backwoods Derby team, come to put on a party. Those were two different cars on those rollovers as the back bumper of that 811 sits a little low. We're looking for some action here. And she'll go deliver another shot there on Millie's passenger side. Millie driving the 6A, the breadcrumb, they like to call her, as a 7X of Morgan. Pickle Chip is on the far side over there. As we're going to have another red flag intermission coming up. It looks like the 7X may have moved one of those concrete barriers, so they're going to try to get that fixed. Get these cars re-racked. Some of these ladies, it's their very first time ever running in a show over here at MWP, TSRM, as well as just overall in general. So there's going to be a couple bug fixes throughout the night, as these ladies are going to be battling it out to try to figure out who's going to be the best of them all. And we're green flag, getting ready to go here. Green flag. The 7X goes and delivers a good shot on Tammy on that far entrance side. As Tammy's going to be blocking that entrance barrier now, looking for a place to go, as we got 3 stacked together there in the middle of the track, maybe 4, maybe 5 now, as they're going to just keep pushing that pile around. It looks like the 25X and the 7X have come together now, and they're going to be stuck. The 7X keep pushing her around. As Miss Millie now is backing up out of there. She don't want no part of that. And a 27S of Tammy here on the close side of the racetrack. We got a couple of them on the far side looking for some shots as well. As the 27S was up on the back bumper of the 811 there momentarily. And the 811 goes and says hello to Breadcrumb there in the 6A. That was a good bumper-to-bumper shot there. Hannah delivers a good shot there, bumper-to-bumper once again. Here comes the 811 with a good shot there. As they're going to keep looking for some of the action. Those cars on the far side of the track now coming together in the middle. A good shot there from Hannah. I believe that's the 16X, or 16, excuse me, of Angel. That 27S is going to go ahead and kiss the wall there, find reverse, looking for some of the action. Whoa there, the 811 almost had another one up on its side of the 7X over there. The wagon keeps getting bombarded up against the wall. They're going to try to back out of there, leave that 7X alone, as now the 7X is parked on the back of what I believe is the 16 of Angel. A good shot there from the 27S. We're red flag at the moment. It looks like we may have one stuck in the wall here, as this is the 6A of Little Miss Breadcrumb. May have locked her up a little early on that one. Green flag action back here at the MWP TSRM servers. Brought to you by Tri-State Race Media over here on the Twitch. As the 811 and the 16 going to go rear bumper there, as the 811 is going to take her on over to the wall now. And a good shot there. Going to go ahead and knock that car off the back. As we've got 3 together on the far left-hand side of the track. The 25X of Hannah now looking for a piece of the action. And that 811 of Bailey, she is driving that bubble, I tell you what. A good shot there from Hannah on the 811. Another shot delivered to Hannah there by what I believe is the 16 car of Angel. And the 25 of Hannah is going to use up the back bumper on that one as the Bubble Vic of 811 is up here in the far corner. Looks like she may be stranded. She's got it fired back up now. Gonna go use that back bumper for some good, maybe on the 27 there. The 25 of Hannah gets into the back of the 27 S of Tammy. We have Miss Millie and the 6A as well as the 7X of Morgan up on the top side of the track. It looks like they're going to be done this evening. We're down to 5. As this has been a good heat so far at the Powder Puff Showdown. The 811 goes and joins into the pile there. I believe the 64 of Summer is also in the action. I believe that's the black and blue here, one close. A good shot there from the 811. As it looks like Tammy's now up there on the far side of the track as that car has began to snow plow a little bit. She'll come say hello to the 811 there. And the 811 also goes and says hello to Hannah in the 25X as Hannah looks to be struggling with some steering. But she'll go ahead and send that car nose with the 27 of Tammy. And the action is here close where it's good right here in the front of you. A big shot there from Hannah. She's going to go up and over the concrete barrier there. She's going to find herself stuck. They're going to go ahead and pull her off maybe here. They will. We got a red flag while they try to get that car off that concrete barrier. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is ladies' night here at the MWP TSRM, so we're letting these ladies have a little bit of fun. Nothing too serious here tonight. As the 811 says hello there to the 27 of Tammy one more time. The 3 on the top side of the track. Hannah coming down, gives a shot to the 27. We got the 16 and the 64 as well, Angel and Tammy. It looks like they're both, all of them possibly struggling with a little bit of steering. That 811 is going to kiss the wall. That 27S with the hammer down, but she's going to take a swing and a miss there. As some of these cars begin to battle some of the heat issues, we're going to have another short temporary little red flag here, I believe. Possibly not. Staying green as of now. A 27 here needs to find the forward gear as she keeps backing it up into the concrete. There's the 16 of Bailey as well as the 811 of Bailey and the 16 of Angel. So it looks like we're still at 5 to go as green flag drops there. The 811 going to go to the far side of the track looking for a shot there with the back bumper on Hannah. She's not going to get it. Hannah goes and says hello to Tammy there. As Summer's doing a little bit of bouncing around, she may have a little bit too much air in those tires. Takes a good shot there from the 811 as well as Tammy in the 27S. Hannah making sure that the 811 gets pushed on over to the wall as she'll take a shot there from Angel in the 16. And hello to the concrete barrier 27S. And Tammy's going to go ahead. I don't know if the header smoke there was blinding her or what, but she said hello to that concrete barrier for sure. We still got 5 in the action so far here in the Powder Puff class, as the 27 has got the header smoke, the snow plow. We'll see how much longer she's going to last here, as these cars have been staying close. Not too many big hits, but they're getting beat and banged around good. A 25 of Hannah says hello to the 811 of Bailey. It looks like 27S of Tammy may be stuck in the water now. The 64 is Summer doing some work on the 811. Hannah with a good shot as well. Angel coming, says hello to Summer there. As these girls are going to continue to give it all they got here tonight at the Powder Puff class. Some good action here for you folks. A good shot there from Hannah on Tammy. As now it looks like Hannah and Angel may be stuck there bumper to bumper. Give a little nudge there to the 811 now. The Summer and the number 64, Ribby, over there on the far side. Looks like she may be done as well. The 27S is going to be on the clock. As Summer's going to get that Ribby back up and going. She's going to go look for a piece of the action possibly. As Angel and Hannah get untangled there. And a good shot there from Angel on Tammy. Or not Tammy, excuse me, I believe. That one is Summer there on the up against the concrete wall. As the 811 now gets a little bit of that header smoke going. The 27S of Tammy is officially done. The 64 of Summer is up against the concrete wall there. She may be done as well. Looks like we're down to 3 cars moving. We got the 16 of Angel, the 25X of Hannah, and the 811 of Bailey. Still in the action here. 811 has got some header smoke. Hannah looks to be belly up maybe. And Angel's got the best looking car as of now. She still has the steering as well. She'll go give one more good measure there to Summer in the 64, as that was one heck of a shot. These ladies definitely knew where the loud pedal was here, as this has been some pretty decent action. Try to get this car rolled over here. All right, that's a 64 of Summer. She went for a ride on that one. She's back on all fours. We'll see if she can get out of the corner here and go be part of the action once more. All right, the 811 and the 25 of Hannah. There's another good shot from the 16 of Angel, making sure that the 64 of Summer stays just right where she is. The 811 now is finally locked up. We're down to 2 moving cars. The 25X of Hannah and the 16 of Angel. We got a 76 Impala and a 76 Chevy going head-to-head now to see which one will be the last one standing, as they're still trying to pick on the 64 there of Summer, and I don't think she's going to be going anywhere. She did get it fired back up momentarily, it looks like. The 811 there taking some more damage after the fall as well. A 25X of Hannah doesn't seem to go too good in reverse. Oh, she might be stuck there now as she's going to find herself between 2 dead cars. And the 16 of Angels coming in for a haymaker. Hello there. That's a one heck of a shot, as she's going to get stuck up on the back of the trunk there now, the 25 of Hannah. As of now, Angel does have last contact. Summer's got her fired back up here on the close side. However, I do think she's ran out of time. As the 25X of Hannah's trying to get off the front end of that 76 Impala. Make some contact here. We'll see what boils down, as the 16 of Angel was the last contact made. They're going to keep battling it out, trying to get unstuck here, as we're winding down on the shot clock now. And I believe they're going to call it right there. Red flag, Angel, and the number 16 is your winner. Second place is Hannah in the 25X. And third place, I believe, is going to go to the 811 of Bailey. That 03 put on one heck of a show throughout the night. Fell a little bit short here. She'll be taking home a third place finish here at the Powder Puff class. There's your top 3, ladies and gentlemen. These ladies are a little bit shy on the microphone here tonight, but they was able to put on one heck of a show. We'd like to thank everybody for coming here to the Powder Puff class at the MWP TSRM server. And it was one heck of a show. We might do it again. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe at Tri-State Race Media. The Mad Dog for the night is probably going to go to the Bailey in the 811. That 03 Vic, she was able to put on quite a big hits, and she ended up falling short. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thanks everybody for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.